Welcome back to PAX Live, powered by Twitch. We are ready to kick it off. I'm here with Sue and Demetrius. We're going to talk Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U. So good to have you guys here. I'm really excited to kick it off with a role-playing game. I'm a huge fan of just like, and Demetrius, can you tell us a little bit about the game and yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Demetrius Boggs. I work in product marketing at Nintendo of America, and I've been working really closely with this game. This is Xenoblade Chronicles X, developed by Monolith. This game is amazing. I've played tons of hours already into it. If you love RPGs with a really fast action pace to it and a lot of exploration, this game is like right up your alley. It's a tremendous game.
So what sets it apart from previous, Xenoblade games?
Well, the previous Xenoblade was set in a fantasy world where you were kind of playing on two large humanoid, mechanoid areas, where this is a kind of return to sci-fi. It has a classic kind of television sci-fi feel. So the story goes is Earth is caught between two warring races, and Earth is actually destroyed. So you have to escape on what's called an ARC ship, the USS White Whale. And what happens is you're actually shot down over a planet called Planet Mira, and that's where this game takes place, Planet Mira, a whole giant planet with 5 different continents for you to explore and just try to survive.
So it's like one of those storylines where just the ship that contains the rest of humanity gets shot down over a planet, you're exploring this new world.
Yeah, totally foreign. You're just trying to make this your home. There's alien life. You're trying to discuss with them and try to live with them. Also, there's these massive monsters that also want to kind of take out the where you're at. It takes place inside New Los Angeles, which is modeled after the old city, so that's built in there. And that's just one of the really cool things about it.
Cool.
Nice.
So you ready to check out the game?
Yeah, I'm really interested because I know, from speaking with you earlier, not only is this, you've already talked a little bit about the story behind the game, but this is also open world, right?
Right. Right now I'm inside what's called the Blade Barracks, and this is kind of your base of operation. The little icons you see on the side here, like this one right here, is actually a mission. And this is what you would call an affinity mission, where you would build up. So right now, if I wanted to take this one, I won't do this one in particular, but we'll do one soon. But affinity missions introduce new characters and progress the story all around. And you'll see those all around the game, not just in the Blade Barracks, but throughout the world. Now, if we wanted to actually go and explore, I can go outside here, and I'll show you what NLA looks like, or New Los Angeles, and then from there we can kind of talk about the exploration as well.
So are you using a character that you created, or is there a main character?
Actually, thank you for asking. So you actually start by creating your own avatar, your own character. I named the character myself. Obviously, I don't have cornrows or dreadlocks, but I want to go for it. Maybe back in the day.
I believe you too, man. I'm down for reliving that.
So this is New Los Angeles. Right now, this is the administrative district. There's one of 4 districts. Parked out front here are my Skells. And these are also customized as well.
That is so cool.
So Skells, for those who don't know, are kind of like the top thing in the game. You don't get them right away. But when you do, they're battle suits of armor you get inside that allow you to take down really powerful monsters and enemies. And if we can hop inside real quick, I'll show you. Tap the Y button to get in. It's all
that's it.
up.
I'm sold. This is why I want to play the game. I want to earn myself a Skell. So wow.
Look how badass that looks.
Yeah. And you can customize these?
Yeah, all the colors you see right here are something that I did myself. It's actually kind of cool. We had some old concept art that we released right when we announced the game. So this is the colors that I went back to kind of go for it. So we're going to go ahead and transform into vehicle mode and just kind of roll out.
That is so cool.
Oh, wow.
So it's a nighttime. As you can see already, the area around is just gorgeous. This is Primoria. This is the first continent that you start out on.
Okay.
And there's multiple moons. I mean, if you're a sci-fi nut, this game is just awesome. Now, in the beginning of the game, like I said, you kind of start off on foot, but I kind of ran someone over.
That's okay. They'll be all right.
It's okay. I think we forgive you for that.
Yeah. So in the beginning, you're on foot. You actually just walk around for a bit, and you kind of discover different things or different enemies. You see a little lightning bolt at level 10, so that's an enemy. If I get into the vicinity around him, he's going to want to attack me. But let's go back in here. Now, later on in the game, you actually can learn to fly. This is where the game really opens up. So I'm going to zoom out the camera so you can see here.
That is gorgeous.
Now, the wreckage in the back is actually the next continent. And what's cool about this game is it's seamless, and you can go anywhere
you want.
Right from the beginning, right when you start. Now, of course, that's going to be dangerous, right?
Which is fun, too. You go there and explore, tough enemies.
Yeah, there's a dangerous guy right there. He sees me, he'll get me. That's level 43, so not quite ready to take him out.
So, do these different continents have different leveled enemies, or are
Yes,
certain
it's
continents just
different.
going to be straight up more dangerous and you shouldn't go there?
So, yeah, as you level up, you start visiting the other continents.
Yeah.
You can go there because there's different treasures and like areas that you can explore. The cool thing about this game is every time you meet a new area,
Oh,
that
that
was so
lightning
cool.
is
Oh, that
so
was so
cool.
neat.
yeah, I think it's a thunderstorm going on right now, actually. So it's yeah, it is a trail. So this is great. So each continent has unique weather, and as you can see, not only is the thunderstorm affecting, like showing it, but I'm actually losing health, and I'm getting buffs and debuffs at the same time. So if I press
Wow.
the start button, it actually says electromagnetic storms, and I have to check.
Wow.
So if I'm going and if I have a quest or a mission here, I need to make sure that I'm ready correct, that I'm ready for it, right? So yeah, it's so cool, and each different continent, like I said before, is vastly different from one another. Let's see if I can go to another one real quick before I get damaged too much.
So question though, I see you have like 3 other people in your party here. Can you switch between them, or are they just like
You can
automatic-
actually, yes. And you can simply just press the start button, go to party,
right?
and if I wanted to, I can go to active members. Now I can never take myself out of the party, but I
Right.
can switch at any time. And so we have Lynn, Elma, and Doug. And these are the characters you kind of meet in the beginning. As you can see, I'm level 35, and I have different ranks. Those are the different classes you can be in the game. There's
Right.
multiple
Okay.
classes and different paths, too.
Can you like switch between classes, or is it you pick one and you're like that
You
class?
can, actually. For your character, you can. As you can see right here is a class tree. Right
Oh,
now, I'm
cool.
going from Drifter to Gorilla to Partisan Eagle into Astral Crusader. Now, these names are also still being worked on as well, so I just want to let people know at home. But this is just kind of a sneak peek of what you can do. Now, what's really cool, too, is this game is thought of everything. So when you master a class, you actually get to keep all the special abilities you learn from it. So as you see, there's little stars here. So when I learn something else in another class, I can start combining different abilities.
Oh, that is
Oh.
super cool.
That is-
So as you can see too, there's all these different character trees or class trees. So it's really amazing. There's so much customization in this game that you're going to be able to play this in many, many, many different ways.
Are there any classes or skills that you've kind of leaned towards as you've been playing the game?
Yeah, you must have a favorite.
Right? Yeah. Right now, it's kind of cool. Like the class that I am. Let me actually hop out and take out an enemy down here. Let's just get right into combat.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to see you fight now.
Let me do that,
Where's
and then
the
I'll go back
combat?
to Skell. So
Put your Skell in action.
we'll
All
do
right, so
that
he's
too.
level 26, so
Yeah, I'll
should
be able to take him out pretty
manageable.
quick. Now, the character, the class I'm using right now focuses on sniper rifles and using pole arms. So that's what you're going to see. On the bottom screen, it's just called the art palette. So I'm selecting different arts or special abilities. To the right there is Doug using his proton cannon, so it's pretty cool stuff. Oh, jeez, I'm getting attacked real quick. Now, as you can see, everything's in real time. It's really fast. So I have auto attacks and different abilities to select from.
Right.
So buffs and debuffs. But it's really cool for those who may think it's too overwhelming. Everything is color-coded for you. So orange is up-close attacks. Yellow is far away. Green is protective. Blue is protective. Purple is to lower or weaken enemies.
Nice.
Got it.
And as you see, I'm selecting certain things, and you see like a color pop. That is called Soul Voice. And what that does is when I select those, it enhances the arts and abilities that I'm using. And it also heals my party, which is one of the only ways you can heal in this game.
Oh, wait, say it one more time. What's the only way to heal in this game? Just
One of
be
the
the-
only ways to heal in this game is through Soul Voice, which is
Oh.
working together in unison and picking certain things.
Oh, wow.
Right now, my character is saying, now we're talking, bring in the action. It had an orange icon.
Yeah.
That is to signal anybody else in my party, hey, use a melee art, and we'll all get a bonus from that and enhance damage.
Well, that's
Oh,
really
that is
interesting. That
really
really kind of forces you to kind of do some teamwork in the game instead of just spamming some kind of potion button or something. But that's really neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really brings in different types of strategy. Now let's go ahead and I'm gonna go back to party, return to my Skell. Let me show you the difference here in Skell combat. What's cool about Skell combat is you still have arts, but it's how you actually equip your Skell. Your Skell comes just stocked without any weapons, and then when you put them on, it actually shows different things. Let me go into party and go to Skell gear. All right. So this is my primary Skell right here that I'm partying. Every different item here is a different art and ability, and it's also a different weapon that appears on your actual Skell.
Oh, so
That-
everything you equip has a
The
physical,
beam sword,
yeah,
yes, it's all the actual stuff you use. So when you change a weapon, it'll be on your back. It'll show
That
different
is
stuff.
so
That's
cool.
neat.
And you even get really crazy things called super weapons, where it'll be it'll take the whole entire back and shoulders up, and you'll have to fall down on the ground and fire a 6 cannon.
Wow.
It's crazy cool, and it's the detail and the animation on that is super, super sick. All right, let's take this guy out real quick. Now, like I said, this guy's gonna go down probably really fast.
Okay.
But yeah, you mentioned you're like late 30s and level. Like what's the level cap in the game? Like,
Yeah.
Where can you go? How
So
far?
far, I've gotten up to level 60, and that's pretty far into the game. I'm talking over 70 hours.
Wow.
Okay.
But I've seen enemies. I could fly to enemies that are level 100. So you have to start building and trying to unlock extra stuff. So that's one thing too we can probably hit is that there's different loot you get from monsters, some that are super rare and mega rare, and as you work your way up, you'll start getting stuff, and you can actually make your own gear, and you can even make your own Skells. You actually unlock blueprints.
Oh, wow.
Can you go into how that crafting system works?
Crafting system, yeah. So let me go back real quick to the
Or if
administration.
you want, I really do want to see the Skell battle. I'm like trying to bore everybody with the crafting. I want to see these things in action.
Okay, no problem.
Sorry
no
about
problem.
that. Priorities.
Priorities. We'll do one more battle real quick. And then actually I wanted to introduce you guys to a new character as well, something we discussed earlier. So this move, as you can see, I just taunted them with the blue line. That means they're going to only be fighting me. So I'm going to select another weapon. And this weapon right here, it hits anybody in front. So, wow, I'm just wrecking this guy.
That's
actually.
Wow.
Level 37,
that was
right?
super fast. You weren't joking.
Yeah, so that's the beauty of the Skells. Now, the crazy thing, too, is you have to make a lot of money in the game to get these. And they even gone so far as the thought of an insurance system. So if your Skell gets damaged, you have to hop out and tap the B button. If you don't in time, it takes 1 insurance stock. You get 3 insurance stocks. Once that goes away, you gotta buy another one, man.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
It's pretty crazy, but it works really well because it gives you that satisfaction of earning all that money and painting it customized. Just makes that much more personalized.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you saw a little bit of the combat. We saw one of the continents. By the way, this is called Oblivia. That's the name of this continent.
Okay.
All right, let's go back, and I want to introduce you guys to one of the new characters here. A lot of the there's a lot of voice acting in this game. I know you haven't really seen it yet, but this will be a cool cutscene, and we'll introduce you quickly to a character. I know we might be running out of time, but
it's
trying
cool.
to show as much as possible.
I'm loving the game so far. I want to go in there and build my own Skell,
Skell?
and just stomp around and like beat down
I
on
have
monsters.
literally spent an hour just
customizing?
yeah,
It
'cause
paid
there's-
off.
That
This looks
is really-
badass.
yeah.
Because
That's
you can,
super
you can have
badass.
like your own army. There's more than 3. You can only have up to 4 party members, right? But
Right.
you can have many people in your team. And I have had over 12 at one point, so I was like, I gotta buy 12 Skells. Each one was different colors, different weapons, different items. There's a light type, medium type, and heavy type, and all different abilities. Like when you get in, the fuel and not.
So which one is
Is
yours?
this a heavy or this light?
This one is a medium one.
Okay.
Really?
Yes.
This one's bigger than these?
Yeah, the one in the blue right here is actually the heavy type, and then the other 2 are light types.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So they even go faster on the ground. Some are
Okay.
slower. They have more stock. Okay, let me hop out here, and let's go into a cutscene.
It was really cool seeing the difference in damage. See, when you're on foot, you're doing like 100 damage, critical 500 damage, and when you're in these things, you're just like 1,000, 2,000.
Yeah,
It's
so
just like, you
cool.
can just tell a difference in power.
Yeah, the numbers get really crazy, but I love it.
Yeah, this is just like any like mech fanboy or girl's like dream.
Yeah,
Just like down with
exactly.
these things.
Or nerdgasming. All right, so
Oh,
this
yeah.
is the murders. Did I read that right?
The murderess. So this is one of the characters. So now, right now, I can't actually talk to her. I forgot that I actually need to go and get someone real quick, but that's cool. We can do that real fast. Let me get back into my Skell here. Too busy having everybody else in my party. So give me a second there to find out. So one of the cool things is just for like that, you actually just want to walk around and explore. This character becomes available after you get through a certain story chapter in the game. Now I'm going to try to keep it a little secretive so that players, who actually
Don't spoil
want to
the
play the game.
surprise,
Yeah, I
right.
don't want to spoil the surprise. But right now I'm going to go and blast through here, get back to the area I need to get to. And I want to actually put somebody in my party because I need to have them in my party in order to get the murderess and have this work. So
Right.
I need to go speak to Arena here. All right. So she's saying, don't worry. She freaked out earlier, but we're cool. We're buds now. We can work together. It's fine. All
That's
right.
mystery there.
Arena. Let's go ahead and take Doug out. Now, she
Goodbye,
doesn't have
Doug.
a Skell, and she doesn't have... She's actually, I think, level 16, but that's okay.
You got it.
I'll be able to- yeah, I got her back. I can protect her. No big deal.
Hey, you'll carry her.
Oh my god, your Skell looks so badass, dude.
It does.
Wow.
It really does.
All right, now let's go down, back down. Let's go inside here again. I'm gonna hop out. I know it's right over here. Let me just move out of the way. There we go. Okay.
Okay, and you said this is a new character?
Yeah, this is. I don't think anybody's seen this character yet. So this is called. Her name is the Murderess, and they kind of explain why it's pretty funny.
Oh, it sounds super scary. Like she's been around and done something.
Yeah, she's got
Oops, I actually need to remove someone. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Active members. Oh, Elmo, you gotta go. Sorry.
There we go. But while you're configuring that, like, when does Xenoblade Chronicles X come out?
December 4th, so it's right around the corner.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
So
That's
it's
not too
coming
long
up.
of a wait. Excellent.
All right, accept this mission. Now, I don't think we can actually hear, but the people at home may be able to hear, but there'll
Right.
be subtitles for us to check it out.
All right. Won't feel left out.
She's quite the sassy pants. So.
I like sassy.
Oh, yeah, look at her.
Here to arrest me, fun police?
Fun police.
Safe murderers. Look, if these monks want to fight, it's their call. But goading them on is tough.
Goading? Who's goading? I just mentioned that I'd take the strongest one along on the next mission.
Charming.
So as you can see,
Hey,
these two
more
already have
charming than
history.
you.
They
Yeah.
seem like they love each other.
Though
Yeah.
you seem to be doing all
Cat
right
fight about to
today.
go on.
Now, one thing that's cool, and I'd like to point out in this game, is there are choices you can make in this game, and we know that other role-playing games you
Yeah.
have choices. This game is pretty serious with the choices that you make.
So it changes.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
It influences like the types of, I assume, like.
You don't really gain like
Flattery will
Paragon
get you
points or anything,
everywhere.
but you'll actually get
I
different
like
branching
you.
story parts.
All right,
Oh.
What
that's
say
what
you
I was
don't
curious
To
know?
about.
give a good
Sunshine
example,
here and come with me?
there was another
Hands
story that I
up,
can't show
partner.
here at the time,
We're a
but
team.
there's different multiple paths in this
Oh,
murder
fine.
mystery,
I'll join
and
your
if
team.
you
Are
if
you
you play your
happy
cards
now?
right, you'll be able to save people, like a guy from blowing up to a
Oh,
bomb,
wow.
and another person, and
Oh.
solve all this. But you have to play your
Sure,
cards
we
right
were
and
born
speak to the
into
right
two
people and do it.
worlds.
If not,
But in the
everything
end,
goes down
we
in
grew
a
up
complete
in the
different
same
way.
Are there like save points?
can at
So
least
if someone
pretend
dies,
to
can
be
I be
nice.
like,
No.
Oh,
no,
wow.
they're
God.
gone.
That
They
is
are gone.
brutal.
And you can
That
even
last
check your
mission.
affinity
That is
charts
so
of like
brutal.
people I
What
know
can
and it's
I
just X'd
say?
out. And they're like,
Oh,
yo,
it's not like I
you
get
did
to
not
go.
save them.
Wow, there's no going back, huh?
Yeah, the biggest shock that I had was when I did
Terribly
another
glad
quest
to
where it
be
was like, do you
teammates
want to
again.
take this guy out
Right.
or save him? I was like, oh, take him out. And the guy goes, no, wait. And the screen flashes white and he's gone. You don't see him anymore.
Oh,
oh my
wow,
god,
this
that is
done.
so brutal.
Turns out, though, just to know I'm not a jerk, the guy was a bad guy and he tried to
Okay.
set me up. So
All
there
right.
He
was, there
deserved
was
it. He deserved it.
All right.
It sounds like Xenoblade does a great job like getting you invested in the games with like the whole like
Yeah.
insurance system and decisions that you make, all the
Yeah.
characters.
And it's
so-
not just going from story point to story point. This game fleshes out the entire
How's
world,
anyone
everybody you
supposed
meet.
to trust somebody who
So
calls
real quick,
herself
let's go ahead and show this character. I'm going to be able to
Sure, she's
equip
all
her, and
smiles
maybe
and
I'll try to
sunshine
jump in
now.
real quick and show you what she's all
Yeah,
about.
you see a quick thing and I think we have to.
Didn't mommy teach you to keep
Maybe
your
we
mouth
are running
shut?
out of
She
time
didn't have
already.
anything nice to
Let's
say.
see.
I'd like
here.
to still see her.
Okay.
I didn't have a mother like this.
Oh god, that was a soft spot, wasn't it?
Ugh,
Oh.
so
Yeah, it was.
serious. Anyway, let's hope it doesn't affect the mission.
Got it.
We should get
Let's see
going.
here.
We're on
Yeah, we can definitely see her in
resource
action.
duty, fueling humanity's tomorrow today. Am I right?
She's just talking so much trash right now.
I like it.
Fine. One mission with the little rich girl. Then we're done.
Oh.
Infinity Quest.
So are quests the only way to kind of earn like money in the game? Is do you get many just
And
killing
there's
like
different,
beasts
yeah, there's different quest types. So this was an Infinity mission that builds, bonds with everyone. But there are
Right.
also simple job orders, like a quest board.
Right.
And then there's story missions, and then there's normal missions, and that's just regular on the field. As you see on the right-hand side, there's a little red question mark.
Right.
On the top, that's a normal mission, and those things do different, unlock different things as well. You get money from all of them and experience from all of them, but they all kind of behave in different ways. So like I said, let's just quickly go to a different area, and I'll switch real fast. I know we're getting low on time here, so
Oh,
I'll just
well,
do-
I think we're good. So I guess there's a way to kind of like teleport to like different areas
Yes,
quickly.
so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm actually fast traveling. I generally I like to fly there or
Yeah.
drive there
Right.
because you can do it from one end to another. Now this continent right here is actually called Noctilum and has a very like wooded forest area.
Yeah, this is completely different from the lightning
So
area.
we're
that we
gonna
had
go
before.
to active members, and I'm gonna go actually play as the murderess.
All right,
Switch.
awesome.
So she's level 21, and she has a really interesting type of weapon. It's two floating things on her back. And let's go ahead and target an enemy. Start. As you see, I actually control them in a
Oh,
much
that
that's
is so cool.
Yeah.
different way. I just want to make
That is
sure I
not
get in
what I
close.
expected at
Yeah.
all.
So start a barrier. Fire this up in the air.
That's a cool
Oh, that
weapon.
is
Yeah.
so cool.
And I have a sword as well if I wanted to switch.
So if you want to do melee attacks.
Yes.
Oh, that is cool.
And this is a really cool weapon. This is with the class that I first started when I played the
Yeah.
game. And I was
Right.
like, what? I can control these with my mind? This is nuts.
So what's her downside then? Like, what's the downside to this class? Like, it sounds like she's a complete badass. Like, why would
It's
I like pick
focused a
anybody
lot
else?
on offense and not much on defense.
Okay,
Right.
so
So
she a little squishier.
yeah, so you want to be careful. So Lynn, who I have right now in my party, she actually has a mini Gatling gun and a shield, so she switches back and forth.
Right.
She
Okay.
will taunt an enemy and then actually put a shield down that she can't do any damage, but she's blocking and absorbing
Nice.
everything.
Right.
So that's where
She
party
takes one for
structure
the
comes
team,
into
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool in the background, that walking giant over there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we can go take a look. I just gotta be careful. Those actual alligators or space gators
They're
that
space
are, that they
gators.
will.
Nice.
You
Damn
get
space
am-
gators.
you get ambushed a lot in this area.
So what actual things
Oh.
do you use
I
your?
think I gotta take this guy out.
Oh, yeah.
His name is Baraba Ding Nagin.
What did this guy just?
Siluth.
He's level 54. What did he destroy you, or could you handle that?
Let's find out.
All right. I
Sounds-
mean, I didn't want to see the death scream, so.
Well, Demetrius sounds pretty confident, actually.
I don't think if I got into my scales, I might be able to take this guy out. I
but
don't
not
even
right now.
think he's like. He's probably just gonna stomp on me. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
resisting everything.
Oh God.
Can,
so
can,
he's-
oh,
God
dang.
Wow.
Wow.
That was.
Wow.
Wait. So what happens when you die? Like, what,
so this
what
is the cool
penalty
thing.
that you get?
I just returned to the last area I checked in.
Okay.
Right.
So it's not much to worry about. You don't have to worry about death. Isn't really a big penalty in this game. It just sets you back.
Okay.
Right.
But that kind of increases your exploration. That way you're like you really want to go into an area and check out something high
Yeah.
level. You may be able to sneak into find something really cool.
Right.
Nice.
But you got to be crafty still because you just get beat down over and
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
Is there anything that's the equivalent of like a treasure chest? Like, or
There
like,
is actually. Let me see if there's something around here. Okay. There's little boxes around little yellow squares that'll be up on your mini map.
Right.
And those are different things you can open. Some of them will be wreckage from your ship. Others will be biological items that you may have just seen on this planet.
Yeah.
And you need to have a particular level or a field mechanic to actually open them. Oh shoot! Looks
Oh.
like I opened everything around this area.
That's
actually.
all right. I did the same exact thing. I
Yeah,
just be
I'm-
looting
You
everything.
have to
I
open
always try to collect.
everything.
Exactly.
Oh, there we go. There's
Oh,
one
what-
right
yeah,
here.
I was gonna say.
Oh, that's right. It's part of this quest, actually. So we won't be able to show this entire quest, but just to show you what I mean. So this is like a part of the wreckage right here. I would walk up and check it, but this actually goes into a next cutscene.
Okay.
But that's an example.
Good,
You would open
right.
something up and you would get money, probes, which is something we'd have to talk about another time.
Right. But yeah, that seemed incredible. Like, Sue, any like other thoughts or like?
I mean, what is blowing my mind is that we've watched a few cutscenes already, but I can like, how many cutscenes are there? I mean, it's
Oh,
open world, so all I
snap.
can think is there must be
There's
so many.
There's a lot. There's a lot in this game. Not as much as you would think, like compared to other games as well. But it's all kind of interactive, so it just kind of keeps going through and flowing through and everything. I couldn't tell the exact number. This game is really big and carries
Yeah.
a lot of hours with it, so it'd be hard to say, to be quite honest.
Wow.
Well, if I was watching online right now and I wanted to know more about this game, where can we go to find out more information?
Definitely check out Nintendo.com. If you're here at PAX, we're actually going to have our own panel this year for that. So we really like this game a lot. We wanted to give it a lot of oomph and let people know that this game is where it's at. It's an amazing fun
I'm
game.
sure
It
the
is
Xenoblade
amazing.
fans out there are just like foaming at the mouth
Yes.
for this. Absolutely. Yeah. Like even like it's like I've only played maybe the first Xenogears and the first like Xenoblade. I haven't played in a while. And I cannot wait to get my hands on this. So Demetrius, thank you so much for
Thank you
sharing
very
the
much
game
for
with us.
Thank you
having
very
me.
Yeah, thank you, Sue. And we'll be back in just a few more minutes for our next game. Thanks, guys.